Pull the plug, my brother begged. You're torturing her. I needed her to see the Stranger Things finale first. My mother raised us on that show. We watched every season together with Eggo waffles and Christmas lights strung up in the living room, and when the final season got announced, she made me promise we'd watch it together no matter what. 4 months before the finale aired, she fell down the basement stairs and landed in a coma, and the doctors said she had severe brain trauma and would likely never wake up. My brother Daniel drove in from out of state and immediately started talking about letting her go peacefully and ending her suffering. The finale was airing New Year's Eve, so I told the doctors I wasn't authorizing anything until after December 31st. Daniel pulled me into the hallway with his face red and furious and said, "What the hell is wrong with you? She's brain dead. She can't watch a TV show." I told him I promised her we'd watch it together, and I was keeping that promise. He said, "You're keeping our mother alive on machines so she can watch Netflix? Do you hear how insane that sounds?" I said, 2 more weeks and then we can talk. He called our aunt and uncle and cousins and told them I'd lost my mind with grief, and my aunt called crying and said, "Keeping her alive for a television program is not what your mother would want." I told her she didn't know what mom would want, but I did. Daniel got a lawyer and filed paperwork claiming I was mentally unfit to make medical decisions, and the hospital brought in a social worker who said, "Prolonging your mother's suffering for entertainment purposes could be considered a form of abuse." I told her my mother wasn't suffering because she was in a coma, and I was her healthcare proxy, so unless a judge said otherwise, she was staying on life support until December 31st. The judge denied Daniel's petition, but he didn't stop. He started a family group chat without me where he called me sick and selfish, and said I was making mom's death about myself in some stupid show. My cousin sent me screenshots, and one of them said, "She's torturing a dying woman so she can watch TV with a corpse." Daniel gave interviews to local news about the right to die with dignity, and the doctors pressured me every single day with pamphlets about quality of life and letting go. On December 30th, Daniel showed up at the hospital with a priest and a funeral home representative and said, "I've made all the arrangements so you don't have to worry about anything tomorrow." I told him to get out of her room. He stepped closer and said, "You're going to regret this for the rest of your life because you're going to remember that you tortured our dying mother for a TV show, and you'll have to live with that guilt forever." I told him I'd take my chances. On New Year's Eve, the finale dropped. I set up my laptop on the hospital tray table and angled it toward my mother's face even though her eyes were closed, and I held her hand and pressed play. Daniel sat in the corner texting furiously, probably telling the whole family what a monster I was. Halfway through the episode, I felt my mother's fingers move in mine and I thought I imagined it, but then they moved again and her
Scan the QR code to download TikTok. The subsequent story endings are explosive and full of hidden surprises waiting for you. You can also get rewards by creating a new account.